Now the new tube, I am the Toff Man, and welcome back to some more Ars Magica Let's Play. We're on part 7 right now, guys, and today I want to have a look into creating myself a set of armour. As you can see, I've been looking around at these this mage armour. I want some magical armour. I want it to help me out magic-wise. Now, as you can see, a more advanced version of the simple robe, so I want the more advanced version, of course. Mage Armor allows for slightly more durability, recharge and protection. Mage Armor, due to the runes inlaid in it, is very high, has a very high capability to be enchanted. It can also repair its condition using mana drawn from its wearer. When wearing a full suit of Mage Armor, your mana regen speed is increased and all spells are slightly more effective, which sounds good to me. I like that sound. I'm just wondering what kind of protection I will get physical-wise. You know, what kind of shirts I will get from my my armor bar. So I had a look into it, guys, and I need a lot of this light blue wool. I also need a lot of leather. So I went out and I culled my my cows from outside. It wasn't enough. I went to get some wool, and then there was more cows around by where the wool was. So I managed to get enough leather. Anyway, so that's pretty good. I need to make a lot of these runes as well. So why don't I get the stuff together, and I'll be right back. Now the thing is with this armour, it needs light blue wool. There is no getting around that. You know, it doesn't flick through it like normal. You can see here, the light blue, it just stays at light blue. So we're going to have to make light blue wool. Well, luckily for me, I have 15 pieces of normal wool. I do have some other wool as well, some orange, grey, blue and brown wool. Eventually, I'll want to get a sheep farm outside and colour these light blue, maybe. Colour some of them light blue. That'd be nice. But for the moment, we've got 15 wool. Now, I've got some bone meal. Just happened to equate to 15 there. And I've also got some lapis lazuli as well. And that'll get me the blue dye of which I need, which is fantastic. So let's make that light blue dye onto there. And then we've got light blue wool, which is fantastic. Good stuff. That's a good start. That is a real good start. So we've got the light blue wool that we need. That's some of the leather that I went out and got. I've got some leather over here as well. So I've got 15 pieces of leather. I've got more than enough. So let's have a look, see what else we need here. For the mage hood, we're going to need a purple rune, which means we're going to need purple dye and a blank rune. We're going to need a lot of these. We're going to need at least 4. At least 4. Let me have a look, actually. 1 for the mage hood. I'm going to need 2 for the robes, so that's 3 in total, 4 in total, 5, 6. 6 runes in total, so that's 3 lots of this recipe. Is that all the cobblestone? No, I'm going to say. It's mental. Don't lie to me. There we are. That's going to give us the 6 blank runes of which we need. I need the purple dye. Now, I'm sure I had some of this previously. Obviously not. Let me go and see. So the purple dye is done with red and blue, obviously. I've got some rose red though that I got from previous occasions. Let's pop you back in there. And I've got loads of lapis, so that's not a problem. Well, loads being enough to make this. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. That gives me purple dye. And then the blank rune. Brilliant. So that's the purple rune. And we just need a water bottle now. And I'm sure I've got some glass kicking around. If I haven't, yes, I do. Good stuff. Make a bottle. Now we're going to need water. So I'm going to pop outside and go and grab some water. Do we need more than just the 1? I'm getting these random lag spikes. I do apologise, guys. I've got 1. No. No. And no. We just need the 1. Now, the good thing with glass bottles is I can go ahead and do this and get a glass full of water, and it doesn't affect the water source block, which is great. So, right, I think we can get on with it now. So, water bottle. Was it like that? And then a piece of leather in the middle? I could swear it was. Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Water bottle, light blue wool, leather. Oh, it was the other way around. So it was that there, leather on the top. That there, like that. And then the water bottle on the bottom. Great stuff. Look at this, guys. Oh, we got an achievement as well.
Got a mage hood. Infused experience 0, armor XP level 0. I've no idea what that means. I've absolutely no idea what that means. All I know is taking my iron helmet off loses my shirts. However, putting a mage hood on keeps my shirts. So I'm wondering if it's the same kind of durability as iron here. So why don't I get myself all the runes and stuff that I'm going to need to craft the rest of them, and I'll be right back. And here we have the mage robes. Now we have the mage leggings. And last but not least, we have our mage boots. Now, I didn't have any feathers, but I remember passing a group of chickens on the way to getting my wool. So I went back and I just, killed a couple of them. I left a couple because I want to, bring them back and try to get some sort of farm going so that I've got these kind of items, readily available to me. So, okay, mage boots. I'm really not quite sure what this infused experience and armor XP level is, but I'm sure to have a look into that. Okay, so take the iron boots off, put the mage boots on, and as you can see, I haven't lost anything in terms of shirts down the bottom there. So this has the same armor properties as iron, so it seems, but it just allows me to regen quicker and all that kind of good stuff. So the next thing I want to get into, because I've got a couple of spells now. I did have 3. I'm sure I had 3 at some stage, but unfortunately I'm not at a stage where I can get 3 again. What did I want to do? Self and regeneration, wasn't it? So I'll learn self now, and then I'll get regeneration when I get up to level 10. So, okay. Next on the list, guys, is something that I really, really need, and that is my spell book. My spell... Is it the spell book? Is it actually called the spell book? Is a useful item to have, allowing mages to organise their spells and save space at the same time. The spell book, when equipped, can be scrolled through by pressing X and Z, or by sneaking and rolling the mouse wheel. Spell books can be dyed a variety of different colours. They can also be enchanted with some useful powers. I wonder what that. I wonder why. I wonder what powers they could be. So I need 4 leather, 2 paper, and 3 string. Let's go and have a look. Well, I've got leather on me. The string, however, I need 3. I've only got 2. I'm going to have to try and kill some spiders when it comes around night time. Other than that, the paper shouldn't be an issue. I don't think I've got any, but the paper is not an issue because I can just go outside and grab some sugarcane. That's not a problem. Whoops. Lag spike forced me into the cactus. There we are. Go and grab that. And whoa, I really don't know what's happening with my Minecraft at the moment, guys. I seem to have having some issues. Like real bad issues. What the hell's going on here? Oh, right, okay. It's probably something to do with this. I'm wondering if... Wow, this is bad. This is real bad issues. Like, let's have a look, see what's causing this. That's on 0%. Every time it's probably that. It's most probably that. I highly doubt it's got anything to do with this because there's nothing in here. There's nothing to do with that because that's just sticking on 6%. I reckon it's this. Let me go ahead and grab out some of that stuff. Has that solved it? No, that hasn't solved it. Let's take you out. And that solved it. That has solved it, guys. Whatever that issue is, Mythian, or anybody who knows Mythian, please, you might want to look into that, because that's bad. That's bad, that. I'll leave that to build up, and then I'll take a look at it later on and just, put some stuff in there. But I'm glad I found that. I'm glad I found that issue, because that's been doing my head in for a while. Alright. Okay, so I've plenty of iron. Don't even need to worry about iron ore at the minute. Don't even need to worry about smelting it up at the minute. So we've got our stuff. Like I said, I want to go and grab some of that stuff. I'm going to need some spiders, guys, so I'm going to wait until it's night time. Why don't I do that? I'll wait until it's night time. I'll wait until there's something for me to go and kill or destroy in terms of spider to get sil. Is there a way of getting string that I just don't know about, apart from obviously cobwebs? Is there a recipe for it? No, there's absolutely no recipe for string with Ars Magica. So okay, I will wait until it's night time, and then I'll find a spider, and then go ahead and bring justice upon this spider. Well, guys, I'm currently wandering around at night time, and this is, you know, it's quite dangerous to do this. The thing is, I'm looking for one of a few things actually. I'm looking for number one, a witchwood log. I need a witchwood log for something I've got in mind next. My God, this is quite dangerous actually. I do hope that you guys can see what's going on. I only need the one log, so I can take the one log and then disappear. Ah, there's a spider. There is a spider over there, and I want your string, my boy. Please drop string. Oh, legend. Good stuff. Okay, now I've got to make it back home without killing myself or dying in any way, shape or form. It's going to be difficult, I'm sure, but I'm also sure that I can do this. I can do this. I need to get home in one piece if I can, so that I can make one of a couple of items. I want to make a magician's bench upgrade, but I needed a witchwood log to do that because I need to create another witchwood actual magician's bench. So you can stay there then, creeper, but you, something I wouldn't mind killing. Just trying to do the zigzag on this thing, but skellies are so much worse than what they were. I'll grab this as well while I'm here. Oh, apparently I can't. Mushroom, you can go. Oops, mana creeper. That's gonna be deadly to me now. That's gonna be deadly to me now. I don't want all my mana being sucked away. Thank you very much. I'm quite nicely at level 9, and I want to stay at. I want to keep it that way. Okay, let's go to sleep. Can't sleep. There's monsters nearby. Damn you! I bet there's a creeper up there, isn't there? Being a pain. Yep, there is. Creeper! Where are you? You were there. Is he gone enough for me to go and sleep now? No. Apparently not. There's a skelly behind the wall. Oh. You know what? Let me get rid of these guys and I'll be back when it's morning. Now then, guys, we are back. It's morning. I managed to get to sleep. I went out there and lured all the monsters away and then ran into my house and then managed to be able to sleep. And I can still hear a spider going off outside. Anyway, I would like to talk to you about this workbench grid upgrade. Now, this to me sounds mega expensive for what it actually does. See, you figured out a way to make an upgrade for Magician's Workbench that makes the secondary grid a 3x3 instead of a 2x2. So simply putting this up to a 3x3 requires you to make another Magician's Workbench, a full one, a chest, 2 crafting tables, and a golden ingot. And once you've got this one, you've got your Magician's Workbench. Now I know what your guys are thinking. Why don't you just use the Magician's Workbench you've already got put down? Because this upgrade will only work on a placed workbench, so you need to craft a second Magician's Workbench. This to me sounds really expensive for just getting that second grid of 3x3. Not just, well, not really, it's not expensive, you know, it's only wood at the end of the day. But it just seems like a whole involved process for something that doesn't really yield that much. You know, it's not worth the effort, if you know what I mean. It's not worth the effort. We'll have a look anyway. We shall have a look, because we need to go ahead and craft this now, because I want to see what it does. So, I should have enough to be able to go and get myself this stuff now. Oh, and this, you know what, when I was looking at this wasn't actually, you know, cycling in between each other. Like it is now. It's stuck on witchwood. And then it takes forever to actually do it. So I could have done it with just normal wood, which is slightly annoying, but we've got 2 witchwood logs now anyway. Okay, let's go and grab a chest. What else was there? Chest, witchwood, slabs, normal stuff, crafting tables, galore. Have I still got my crafting table? I do still have my crafting tables. Have I got that? I haven't. There. I need the carpet. Okay, right. That. Oh, I did have some. There they are. That. My white carpet. The planks. That. The log. And the chest. Okay, there's the Magician's Workbench, which is fantastic. Got another one. Now I'm going to need a bit of gold for this. Okay, chest. 2 more. Was it that? And where's my chest gone? I could swear I made another chest. There it is. Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Pop you in there. Just double check. Chest, 2 crafting tables. Right, I got it the wrong way around anyway, so it's a good job I checked. That, 2 crafting tables, the golden ingot, and the magician's workbench gives me the upgrade of crafting. Okay, and then we right click it on a placed one. Brilliant. So now we've got 3. Like I said, the storage hasn't gone up. Nothing has gone up other than this 3x3 grid. To me, I don't know. I don't think it's worth going through all that. I mean, it's, you know, don't get me wrong. It's very nice to have you know, 2 3x3 areas of crafting right next to each other. But it seems as if it's a whole load of process. Maybe if it was just a chest, a couple of crafting tables, and, you know, a golden ingot, that would be fair enough. But another one of these workbenches, it doesn't make sense to me to add that in. It doesn't make sense to me to add that in. Anyway, after our fight, we are quite hungry, so I'm going to nom down on some steaks. Fantastic. Now we're going to get onto the spell book. Eventually, we're going to get onto the spell book. 3 string, 2 paper, and 4 leather. I've got enough to get it now. Oops. 3 string, 2 paper, and 4 leather. And this gives us our spellbook. Chic and right click, sneak and right click. And that will, this is your active bar and this is your whole spellbook. So what we're going to do is we're going to put diggage in the second slot there and the firebolt in the first slot. And basically what we can do now is on that we can shift, or we can just yeah, we can shift, or we can do X and Z. Oops, no, we can't do X and Z because it goes with my map. Goes with my map. Oh, look at the map. Doesn't it look cute? It's like a zigzaggy green shit. So okay, we've got the 2 spells there, Firebolt and Diggage. That's our active spells. If we take a look, we can put many more spells into there, which is fantastic. So, right, spellbook done. Another thing to tick off the list. I want to repair my sword. So, I had a look around and I saw this arcane reconstructor. Magic can, with the right influence, do anything. By directing raw essence at the weak spots in otherwise mundane items, the essence will solidify to repair the damage, making it as good as new. So, raw essence, obviously going through my mana battery, I'm going to put this arcane reconstructor by, well, I'll show you where I'm going to put it in a minute. So, I need 5 bits of stone, a diamond and 2 purple dye. I've got that stuff together on me, as you can see. Diamond, pop you across there and you across there, and that will give me the arcane reconstructor, which is fantastic. So using the essence from the mana battery, which is just outside there, I'm going to place it right here. Now I hope that's not going to interfere with, you know, the mana battery and connecting it to this thing, but really look at this. This is great. You've got to love the work that goes into the modelling of this. So whoa, this looks a bit different to what I was expecting. So there's the iron sword there. Now whoa, look at this. Look at this baby. Well, it's holding it quite nicely here, but it's not actually putting raw essence into it, or it certainly doesn't look like it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not quite sure what it's doing at the moment. Let me go and knock this wall out a little bit. Oh, it is. It is. I just can't see it doing it. Okay. Brilliant. So the mana battery is doing its biz. What kind of power have we got left in that? It's not actually using a great deal of it, to be honest. It's not actually, whoops, using a great deal. I should be using my Diggage spell, in all honesty. Let me go ahead and swap that out for my Diggage one. Okay, so that is going to go ahead and repair it, I believe. That's what it's meant to do, or at least that's what it says. Will solidify to repair the damage, making it as good as new. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We will have to keep an eye on that in between episodes and make sure that that is doing its job. I'm sure I can put some charge foci up here, and you know, it will do things a little bit quicker. But look at this. This is impressive. I like this. I like the look of this. See, this is just, oh man, this and Thorncraft with these things. Oh man, I keep saying it. Oh yeah, we are going up. We are going up very slowly on the sword there, which is fantastic. So we've got an item to repair our stuff now, which is great. So I think that pretty much covers this episode, guys. We've managed to get an upgrade into this. We've managed to get our spellbook, finally. And we've also built ourselves the Arcane Reconstructor, which looks amazing. Until next time, I've been the Top Man. Thanks very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.